Back to another Crumbl review. So this week I did tell you guys from last week, I asked you guys if y'all wanted me to do like comparing the Crumbl cookie to the actual dessert. So this week we are going to start a series a little bit later on in the week after I post this video where we compare the Crumbl cookie to the actual dessert. So I'm really excited about that, and you'll see in a minute. I'll let you guys know in a little bit once I go over the cookies which one we're going to choose to compare to the actual dessert. But the series, I'm really excited for it because most of you said that you wanted to see that, so that will be coming. But let's get into this week's cookies. One of the cookies I did not get because it just didn't look that good, and it was like kind of simple, kind of boring, so we didn't get it. But the other cookies we got, and then one of them we got 2 of, so let's get right into it. So the one we got 2 of, as you probably saw from the thumbnail, was the Galaxy Brownie cookie. So obviously most of you guys that have been eating Crumbl for a while, like me, you probably know that this is not a new cookie. They've had this a lot of times. It's one of like the originals at Crumbl. I mean, they have a bunch of originals. I say that all the time, but this is one of the originals at Crumbl. So it's the Galaxy Brownie cookie. It basically is a chocolate brownie cookie with like a chocolate ganache, and then the little candy pieces, like the same ones that are on the actual Little Debbie Cosmic Brownie. I don't even know like where they get these decorations from, because at Crumbl the decorations that they use are a lot of times the same as what's on the dessert. Like, how did you manage to get that, Crumbl? Like, that is so cool. But this one, it's warm and it's not super messy, so whatever is like not super messy I'll break. But let's try it. I got 2 of them because Bree said that she wanted this one. It's so fudgy. It tastes like an actual brownie. And I can't wait to see how it's going to compare to the Cosmic Brownie, because I haven't had a Cosmic Brownie in a long time, but I remember still how it tastes. So I think it's going to be similar, but I think this is going to be better just because it's warm and it's like more to eat. It's like more fudgy, but this is slightly salty, just like that brownie one from a few weeks ago. I think I said that before, how the last time we had a brownie cookie, I think it was just something with my Crumbl, but it was a little salty. This one is not that salty, but it's still kind of salty. I don't really know why, but I mean, it's still really good. Honestly, I think I would give this a 10 because it's like so fudgy, it's rich, and you definitely have to eat this warm, but it's like so spot on to a brownie. Next up is the strawberry cupcake. So this is basically, I think it's a sugar cookie base with strawberry cream cheese frosting, and then it has white sprinkles. I feel like they have this one a lot lately. Like, I don't remember them used to like I don't remember them having this one as much as they've been in like the last year, but I really like this cookie, so I'm not complaining. But let's try it, and this is warm. This is really good. I didn't get much of that icing though. There we go. I just love this strawberry cream cheese frosting. It tastes just like a strawberry cream cheese that you would put on a bagel. I'm always a huge fan of strawberry cream cheese. I know for strawberry, people either like it or they don't like it. I'm always a big fan of strawberry stuff, so I do enjoy this one. I think I would probably give this a 9 out of 10. This is kind of messy. It's the caramel praline. So this is a shortbread cookie, like a butter shortbread cookie with pieces of praline and then caramel on top, and then it has a pecan in the center. So originally I was debating if I should get, or if I should not get this or not get the snickerdoodle. I didn't get the snickerdoodle this week, you guys, because y'all know how I feel about the simple cookies. I just was not feeling it. Originally I was this one I was not going to get because I'm not that much of a fan of nuts, but then at the last minute I was like, you know what, let me get it, because this one does have more going on than the snickerdoodle. And the snickerdoodle, a lot of people were just not that impressed by it because they said it really just tastes like a plain Jane cookie, and y'all know how I feel about that. So we didn't get the snickerdoodle. I'm sorry for anyone that was hoping for me to review that, but basically it's just a cinnamon cookie. Like, y'all know what a snickerdoodle is. I didn't want to get that one, but here we are. This is warm. We're gonna try the caramel praline. That caramel is very, very sticky. Reminds me a lot of a Keebler pecan sandy. You guys know those cookies? That's what it tastes like. I do think this one is better than the snickerdoodle. I definitely think I would have preferred this to that. So I made a good choice. But the nuts kind of ruin it. The cookie's good. The nuts is too many nuts, and the caramel is a little sticky. Like Crumbl caramel cookies, like sometimes it can be a little too sticky of a caramel. So yeah, that one, it's an okay cookie, but the caramel is like really, really sticky. Like it really sticks to your mouth, which I don't like. You definitely need something to like wash that down. Okay, but there's too many nuts on there. But I would say the cookie itself is my favorite thing because it's very buttery and it really does taste like a pecan sandy type of cookie, which I've eaten my share of those. Like, those were so good growing up. It's okay. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Next up is our chilled cookie of the week. This is the Confetti Milkshake. So it's basically a sugar cookie rolled in colorful sprinkles, and then it has like a whipped frosting on the top and then whipped cream in the center. I've had this before, but I don't know if I've reviewed this for a video because I feel like the time I got this, I got it by itself, but I don't know if I've done a video on it. Y'all can scroll if you want. I don't know if I have, but this is chilled and this looks really good. So I'm gonna try this. It reminds me of the Oreo milkshake. Like, they both have like a milky taste to them. Like, they do actually have the flavor of a milkshake. Yeah. It's very sweet though. Let me get some of the frosting. I feel like with the milkshake cookies, you have to definitely eat them chilled, because I know I say with the chilled cookies, they can come to room temperature, but I feel like with this one, you should eat it chilled, like a milkshake, to get like the full effect. But that is good. It tastes identical to a milkshake. Now, I could have gotten like a milkshake tour review for you guys. I don't know if I would have found this exact milkshake, but I could have gotten like a vanilla milkshake and just added some sprinkles to it. But we did choose to do the cookie comparison for the Galaxy Brownie cookie. But this one, I like it. I normally am not a big fan of sprinkles because they leave like that film in the roof of your mouth, but I'm here for this cookie. I think I like it better definitely than the Praline, but not as much as the other ones. So I think I'll rank this an 8 out of 10. And then, as I mentioned, for the last couple weeks, my Crumbl has been having a lot of cookies from the previous week. So they had early this morning not the Oreo birthday cake from last week, but just the plain Oreo cookie with the same frosting and the same dusting of Oreo, just not the sprinkles. I think it's called just Oreo cake or something. They had that this morning, but they sold out of it. We couldn't get it, but instead, Cinnamon square. We got the cinnamon square. Like, whenever I see these cake cookies still around at Crumbl from the previous week, like, you'll know I have to go in. And I don't have a fork with me. I forgot. I did forget again with the fork, but we're gonna just bite this because I've seen people do that. So just peel it back. And if you guys don't remember, this was the cinnamon cake with the cream cheese icing, and it was so good. So let's try it again. And it is warm, of course. I think I'm gonna bite that like that. That should be good. Okay, let's take the first bite. I'm getting another bite. That wasn't that good of a bite. I'm not getting a lot of cinnamon. Like, it's good, but I don't see as much cinnamon as I did last week. The icing is always good. Let's see if I can break it. I don't see much cinnamon. This is always going to be good, but I don't know if maybe I'll get more cinnamon in the center, but I'm not getting cinnamon like it's just all cake. I do see some cinnamon under the icing. Maybe I'll get more once I get to the center, but generally if there's enough cinnamon in this cookie, it is a good, well, cake, not cookie. It's a good cake, and I always give this a 10. So let me guys know, like, does your Crumbl have cookies from last week? What flavors do they have? Because I'm curious to know, because like I said, when I've been going lately, I've been seeing a lot of flavors from the previous week. I think it's just so cool, you know? But anyways, now it's time to rate what we ate. So last place for me is definitely going to be the caramel praline. I kind of knew I wouldn't like that as much as other cookies, but I am glad I got that over the snickerdoodle, because I feel like the snickerdoodle would have just been very, very boring for me. And I definitely like the snickerdoodle cupcake better than the snickerdoodle. So last place is the caramel praline though. Next up, I'm going to say the confetti milkshake. It was good, but I just like the other ones better, and it was a little bit too sweet. And I'm not the biggest fan of sprinkles, but it definitely is probably the cutest cookie out of all of them. It is very, very cute, and it's actually not bad. I just like the other ones a little better. Next up, I'm not going to rate the cinnamon square because it's not on the menu this week, but y'all know that's always number one. I just wish they would have had more cinnamon. So second place, I'm going to say the strawberry cupcake. First place is going to be the Galaxy Brownie, because it is so fudgy, it's rich. Y'all definitely need to get that Galaxy Brownie cookie, because it takes me back to my childhood, and it is just so good. But like I say, you have to eat it warm for sure. So that's my rating. So guys, definitely stick around later in the week for the comparison of the Galaxy Brownie cookie to the Little Debbie Cosmic Brownie. And then we're gonna try to put out every week at the end of the week one of those cookie comparison videos, because I think that would just be so fun. So stay tuned for that. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like this video, leave your comments below, sub if you're not already. And until next time, bye guys.